Let's take it down to the floor and continue working the buttocks and legs, but also move into the core, the back and the front. So let's take it down, and we'll start with face-up plank. What I want you to do is put your hands by your side. If your wrist hurts you, bring them out to the side like this, or use weights like Nancy's using. Push yourself up, push your hips all the way up, and what I want you to do is just hold it here. Squeeze the buttocks, lift as high as you can, and now if you want a little bit higher difficulty, a little bit more difficult, I want you to lift your left leg up and lower it down, and now lift the right leg up. And when you do this, you're going to really feel it in your hamstring and your buttocks. The main thing is, if it's too intense, just keep both legs on the ground, or as you lift your leg up, drop your hips down slightly. Okay, keep it going. We have one more on each side. Up and down. Last time, up and lower it down. Great. Now slide your legs in and roll all the way back, one vertebrae at a time, rolling all the way down onto your back. And let's do kegels. Okay, this is a fun exercise. You're not going to be able to see anything, so even though I'm squeezing my hand, what I'm really doing is working my pelvic floor. Now to work this muscle, you have to pretend like you're going to the bathroom and you're stopping the flow of urination. So right now what I want you to do is now contract the pelvic floor, stop the flow of urination, and then release it. And again, contract and release. Now this time I want you to think that you're on an elevator and you're contracting, and now you're going one first floor, second floor, third floor, fourth floor. Hold it there, really contracting, at the same time releasing the hip flexors and releasing the buttocks, and now lower the elevator back down again. Remember what we're doing right now, let's go up the elevator again, first floor, second floor, third floor, fourth floor. What we're doing right now is really going to help improve your sex life as well as prevent incontinence. So it's really important to practice these throughout the day. Lower it back down again. And now let's do our flutters. You ready? Let's contract, release, contract, release, contract. Now you can be doing these anytime and nobody knows you're doing them. So you can like have a little bit of a thrill for yourself. So keep going, 4 and 3 and 2. Last one, hold it. And release. Great job. Okay, now with that in mind, let's take it, continue kegling, and let's take it up into a bridge. So what I want you to do is peel your back off the floor, starting with your tailbone, elongating your spine, coming all the way up, keeping your belly in and your rib cage knitted closed. And what I want you to do is think, neck and chest, everything is relaxed and long. Bring those knees together, and now drop and pump. Drop and lift. And drop and squeeze the buttocks, and squeeze, and squeeze. Give me 4 more, and 3. If you want a little bit more intensity, let's bring that right leg off the floor and continue to drop and squeeze. Try to squeeze your knees together to get a little inner thigh work going. And up, down, up, down, up, down. One more, let's switch sides. Bring it up, down. If this is too intense, just keep both legs on the floor and keep the motion going. It's up, down, 4 and 3 and 2, and last one, hold it and drop it down. And now, slowly, rolling one vertebrae at a time, pulling your tailbone towards your heels, elongate and decompress that spine and bring it all the way down. And now let's work into the abdominals. Bring your legs up into tabletop position. What I want you to do right now is I want you to suck that belly into the spine as if you're trying to get into your tightest pair of blue jeans. Pull that belly in, and now knit that rib cage closed, and I want you to drop down the left leg to the floor, and now up, and now the opposite. Now notice when I do this, my hips are staying stationary. I'm not releasing that back. I'm using those transverse abdominis. That's what works that lower belly. It's going to help get rid of that lower belly pooch. Give me one more. Last one. Now holding yourself, the legs in this position, inhale and bring your chin to your chest. Exhale, reach your arms to the opposite wall for our hundreds. What I want you to do is start to pump your arms as if you're splashing water. And inhale for a count of 5 and exhale for a count of 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep it going. If you want a more advanced workout, extend the legs up to the ceiling and extend them anywhere from a 90 to a 45-degree angle, making sure to keep the spine imprinted on the floor. You can do it. Anytime throughout this, if your neck starts to hurt, use a hand or lower yourself back down. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull the knees into the chest. Give yourself a breather. Now remember, if that was difficult for you, you can always build. Start with 10 and then build to 20 and then 30. Now let's move to obliques. Legs go down, and now on an inhale, bring the chin to the chest. On an exhale, I want you to reach towards your knee and release, and reach and release. I'm bringing my rib cage to the hip. I'm also bringing my hip to the rib cage and working the obliques. If your neck starts to hurt, put your hand behind your head, really pulling your abdominals as you do this, working the area that's really going to help support the belly, support the back, side to side. Okay, 2 more, and last one. Let's switch sides, other side. Give yourself a rest, actually. Come down, and come back up again, and now reach it over and back. Only come up as far as your shoulder blades, really contracting the abdominals, and reaching, and reaching. Again, neck starts to hurt, support yourself. At the same time, I really want you to think, look at that belly. Are you pulling that belly in? It shouldn't be pooching out. Give me 4 more, and 3. Last 2. Give me 1 more. Great, lower it down. And now let's flip on over and work the back. Okay, we're going to do a little thing called house for mouse. We just worked our abdominals, but now we're learning how to use those transverse when we're face down. So what I want you to think about right now is pulling up your belly right now. Pull it up and create some space right here. We call it a little space for a mouse to crawl in. Now, whenever we do these exercises right now, I want you to think of using those transverse muscles. Okay, watch my belly now. Released, up, release. Can you see it? Release, and up. And now extend the arms out in front of you. Now let's lift the left arm up and the right leg up. Hold it. And lower down. Now the right arm and left leg. Keep that belly lifted. And now with both arms and both legs off the floor. Belly lifted. And lower down. Again, left arm, right leg. Right arm, left leg. Extend, reach long, drop it down. And now both arms, both legs. And lower down. Drop the hands behind you. And now, let's rest our palms on top of each other on your back. Elbows drop down. Kick the legs in 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Grabbing those arms, reach behind you. Stretch it up and back. And head goes down the other side. 1, 2, 3. Reach it up and back. Head goes down. 1, 2, 3. Keep that belly lifted. And down. And 1, 2, 3. Reach it up and back. And now bring those arms all the way around. Reach Superman and lower it down. And now bring those hands right by your shoulders. And let's come up on your elbows. And again, stabilize a plank right here using your transverse abdominis. So right now, I'm really focusing on working my abdominals. Keeping those abdominals lifted, abdominals tight. From there, into push-up position. Now you can use any form of push-up you want. You can be down on your knees, or you can be up on your toes. Let's try it. Let's go. 1 and 2. If you think you can't do push-ups, try them anyway. Doing push-ups is a great way to build bone density in the wrist. And then just hold on your knees if you want, and pump it out, and out, and out. Give me 2 more. And last one. All right. Push it back all the way into child's pose, all the way back. Stretch it out. Come back up to cat position. And now arch the back and round the back. And again, stretch up, reach to the ceiling, look to the ceiling. Now round your back, bring your belly to your spine. Arch and round. Come all the way down. Exhale everything out. Great job. Oh my gosh, what a great workout. For best results, you want to do strength and balance exercises at least 2 times a week, but make sure you allow 48 hours recovery between sessions.